Good morning, everybody, and welcome to A Day in the Life as a 19-year-old entrepreneur training for a marathon. My day starts at 5 a.m. every single day. Just kidding! I'd like to start by saying that, no, my day does not start at 5 a.m. I do not head straight to the gym, eat a tiny little breakfast that's less than 200 calories, and journal for 2 hours. I don't know about you, but I'm a sucker for those 5 a.m. gym girly videos. However, what I've since then realized is that most of them, not all of them, are likely staged and unrealistic. So, today I'm going to de-influence you guys and show you what my day actually looks like, what I actually eat, what I actually do, and how I balance life while training for a marathon. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Fun fact, I am not a morning person. I actually hate waking up early with a passion, so if I don't have to, then I do not do it. Thankfully, I'm very blessed in that most of my day is spent at home working and editing, so I have the luxury of getting up when I want and going to bed when I want. With all this winter arc stuff going around, I would love to say like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'll totally try to get up earlier and have an earlier schedule. But honestly, my brain just functions better at night. And I feel like that's something that a lot of us humans need to get better at, is leaning into what we're good at and leaning out of what we're not good at. And if staying up late and editing YouTube videos is how I best function, then why am I not taking advantage of that time and using it most efficiently? So cold and chilly on my butt. We are about to head to the gym. I was going to do a 25-mile bike ride today, but
when you're on,
I'm a little bit behind schedule because I was up too late last night, which happens, guys. It just happens. I'm gonna accept it and still go on and have as productive of a day as possible. We're gonna do the elliptical instead because it's right there in the gym. I can go right into my strength training after I use it. We'll get basically the same effect just for a shorter amount of time than if I were to be outside on a bike. Instead of kickstarting my day at 5 a.m., I'm usually up by around 10 a.m. and I enjoy a nice breakfast while I'm editing TikToks. And then I head straight to the gym. I am still dealing with some shin splints, so that is why we are cross-training and using the elliptical instead of running outside. However, I have some great news. I have actually ran the past 3 days, 1 mile, and I have had no pain whatsoever. So, marathon training for St. Petersburg, Florida, here I come. One of the most important things I've learned since marathon training is that it is better to strength train your entire body and do a lot of full body days instead of burning out one part. So, I actually do one full body day that is a push day and one full body day that is a pull day. And honestly, the split has been really nice. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I love not feeling completely dead afterward. I never feel like shaky. I just feel strong.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you.
I'm waiting to get gas because my car desperately needs some gas. I've been putting this off and now it's at a third of tank. I normally don't like to go below half just because I don't live very close to any gas stations except for in town. So if I'm driving anywhere, I never know when I'm gonna have a gas station nearby. We just finished up a pretty solid workout this morning. Honestly, my morning is like the most exciting part of the day. The rest of the day is gonna look like filming. I do have a 1 mile run on the agenda later today with my sister, so that'll be kind of fun motivation and a nice break from work. We're basically just gonna work up until probably like 11 p.m. tonight. I just run on a different schedule. I think something that I've learned over the past month or two is that just to really embrace my night owl self, because I think for a while there it was like trying to force myself to go to bed early and get up early, but I just don't really operate well with those hours. My brain just functions better at night. So why would I force myself to do something that I'm not naturally good at? I'm not really sure. And I think it's really, really important to take advantage of those times of the day where you know you're most productive, because you're going to be working a lot more efficiently than if you were to try to work at a time that you absolutely hate working at. Yeah, just my little 10 cents there. I am hoping that this car in front of me will be done filling soon because we gotta get home. Obviously, I do not fill my car up every day, but can we just take a second to mourn the days where gas was, $2? Because oof, that credit card bill does not enjoy the $40 fill-ups that I have been having.
But yeah, after my workout, I head straight home and get ready for the day, do all of my skincare, slap on some makeup. I had a lot of videos to film today, so I try to make sure I look extra put together on those days, and I don't ever wear like super duper heavy makeup. I'm more of the natural look kind of person, so I normally just do some eyeliner and mascara, and that is plenty for me.
Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
After about 4 hours of work, I head outside and go on my 1 mile run. This has been a pretty new routine for me because obviously up until now I have not been able to run. And then afterwards I finish off by rolling out my shins and my legs, just making sure everything feels nice. I've really been trying to strength train my hips and my shins because I feel like that's where I was really lacking, and we are never getting shin splints again after this. Then I go and I enjoy a nice fruit bowl and watch some YouTube while folding laundry. This is like my my therapy, honestly. I absolutely love folding laundry. I think it is just so relaxing, and who doesn't love watching a good vlog every now and then? After my nice little break of laundry and running, I head straight back up to the laptop and work on some more social media stuff. Today, I was actually writing captions for Superior Hardware, my family's hardware store, so make sure you go and follow them on Instagram. I'll leave them linked below. Today's dinner was brought to you by Katie. It was absolutely delicious, and I enjoyed every last bit of that Cajun pasta. Around 11 p.m. is when I decide to call it quits for the day and kind of tidy up my room. I truly believe that it is best to always wake up with a fresh, clean space. So anything that got cluttered throughout the day goes straight back into the bins.
Okay, I am just about to go jump in the shower. It has been quite a day. I was working on my recipe ebook that I plan on releasing soon. I don't want to give you all the details yet because it's a surprise, but just know it's in the works. I have not really ever released anything quite like this, so very excited to do that. Make sure you go and follow me on Patreon and join our runners club if you want to get access to stuff like that, as well as some other behind the scenes perks, as well as our Zoom calls and community group chats and all of that. But yes, I'm gonna go shower and I will see you guys in a bit.
So I actually mostly shower 2 times a day, and I know that probably sounds overkill, but once after my workout and the other time is after I have had my long day, because I absolutely do not believe in getting into bed dirty. I don't know about you, but I need a night shower or I just won't sleep. Let me know below, are you guys a morning shower or a night shower kind of person? If you've been on this channel for a while, you would know that the peanut butter cereal is an every night thing. So yeah, duh, of course we are having it tonight. Sprinkled in that salt, mixed her up with some almond milk, and enjoyed it. I've actually just started the 4th season of Outer Banks. I am loving it so far. If you stuck to the end of this video, then congrats, because we have a huge announcement, so make sure you stick around after I turn that lamp off. I don't think you guys know what you're in for. Okay, I figured I had to take advantage of the fact that my house is quiet because it is not very quiet. But time to get into the serious stuff and the big announcement that I have been working on for the past little bit here. I'm just so excited. I wouldn't say nervous, but I think that my family is definitely nervous for me. It is definitely a major undertaking and a huge challenge. So those of you who have been following me for a while would probably know that Florida holds a very special place in my heart. If you do not, Florida is my lifeline. It is my truest love. Honestly, that became home, and I feel like after having felt so confused and lost, I think Florida really helped me discover that. When the opportunity came to do the Disney College program, I jumped on it, and I had the most amazing 7 to 8 months of living in Florida I could have ever asked for. Unfortunately, that time had came to an end, and I did have to come back for the summer, so that is why I'm here in Michigan. But that doesn't make me love Florida any less, and that does not make me not want to go back this January at all whatsoever. With the recent storms and the destruction they have brought to that state, I just, honestly, it was heart-wrenching to watch. I felt so helpless. You know, I have friends, I have family, I have just so many people in Florida that I care about, and I care about the state. I care about the people in that state. It was honestly one of the worst things to just be up here knowing that there wasn't really much I could do other than pray that these people's homes would still be standing at the end of all of the storms blowing through. Everybody just kept telling me like, oh my God, we're so glad you're not in Florida. Or they would ask, aren't you glad you're not in Florida right now? And while the like simple answer would have been yes, that wasn't what came to mind for me. My answer was actually no. All my people are down there. I want to be fighting right alongside them. Obviously, you have to make do with your situation, and I truly do believe that everything happens for a reason, and there's a reason that God kept me in Michigan. I wasn't just gonna sit back. I have started a little fundraiser called Rebuilding Florida in 100 Miles. Basically, how it works is if we raise $300 by the end of the month, then I will be biking 100 miles in one day. I have only ever gone 50 miles on a bike, but I feel like that would be the best way to thank you guys and show you how much it means to me, is by putting my body through this extreme physical challenge. If you were to break down the pricing, that would work out to be $3 a mile. And guys, that is really, really not a whole lot. Every single penny, every single dime, and every single dollar will be going directly to a building supplier down there to help purchase building supplies and rebuild Florida communities. It was definitely a lot of work up front, but now we're just kind of in the swing of it, and we are already at $100, so therefore we only need $200 more before we have reached our goal. I will make sure to leave the link to the fundraiser down below for you guys in case you want to check it out. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for supporting me and my passions and my ambitions, and for just being my little family. I love every single one of you, and I truly wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for your support and your kind words and your positivity. And I really, really, truly do want to create a community where we can inspire each other and motivate each other to be our best selves. I see a very bright future ahead, and I have every reason to believe that is because of you guys. So thank you so very much. I love you all, and I will see you next week. Bye.